What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about modern day journalists, specifically comic book resources, for putting out a hit job on Captain America on Memorial Day and then deleting the tweet when the ratio was not going in the direction they wanted it to. And this is the type of people that we make fun of all day long. They don't like their straight white male superheroes. They don't like straight white male characters, especially characters that are highly revered and highly respected. They want to try and put a hit piece out on them on Memorial Day and then play the victim when they get a lot of negativity. These people are ridiculous. I want to apologize for the lack of content here on this channel. I have been so busy with the website. We've been on Twitch. I've been live streaming on Gaming with Geeks. I've been live streaming on Park Hoppin'. We just have a lot of moving parts, so I have not been producing a lot of content here on the main channel recently. I don't know if that's going to change over the next few days or not. Right now, the website is the focus. So, but thank you for the support on all of our other channels that we have. We have a lot of good times over there on Twitch with streaming Mario Kart and some other things like Rocket League, and we're going to continue to do that. And we will continue to focus in on the website as well, and hopefully that will be launching very soon. Okay, so let's get into this. So Comic Book Resources sent out this tweet. Steve Rogers wasn't a hero for becoming Captain America. He was selfish. Now, I initially retweeted this. This type of nonsense exists for one reason: to get negative reactions from fans, only to turn around and complain about toxic fans. And that's exactly what it was. Now, they deleted the tweet, and so then I said I will absolutely make a video now that you deleted it. CBR are cowards, and they absolutely are. Now, here we are over on Archive. Now, the article is still up. They did not delete the article, but the entire point behind this is when there is overwhelming fan support, they try to invent reasons to create what they want to call toxicity. And that is what's happening now. Regardless of your opinions of Chris Evans, and you can have your opinions on him and his politics, and I have talked about how I can't even stomach listening to the guy on social media, but his portrayal of Captain America is as good as any superhero portrayal we have ever seen. I will never say that any portrayal is better than Christopher Reeve as Superman, but I will say that Chris Evans as Cap, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, those two castings are about as close as you're going to get to a Christopher Reeve Superman. And there are others that people might want to add, and that's perfectly fine. But I think undeniably those two belong in the conversation. Maybe you want to say Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, and I totally understand that. There's an argument to be made for others, but Evans Cap and Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, those two are on another level. Probably Robert Downey Jr. This opens up a huge discussion. The point is that Chris Evans as Captain America is widely considered to be almost near perfection in terms of his portrayal. So, of course, they have to invent controversy because they are really angry that a straight white male is perceived as a hero and it got overwhelming support. So what day do they decide to put this hit piece out on? Memorial Day. They have been sitting around, this guy named Caleb Clark, who probably makes Daniel Kibblesmith look like an alpha male. I don't know who Caleb Clark is. But it's clear that he is oozing soy from this article, and he's very angry.
He's very angry because a toxic white male is considered a hero.
So he wants to put a hit piece out on Memorial Day. Now, I'm not even going to go into the nonsense of the article. It's so stupid. He talks about how it's a selfish decision rather than contribute in the ways that best suited him. Steve chooses to go under experimental treatments to artificially enhance himself.
Steve's choice to become Captain America is rooted in fetishization of hyper-masculine rather than an innate desire to do good for his country.
What? What? Oh my God. These people are nuts. Now, you can write this hit piece all day long, but when the internet comes for you and calls out your stupidity, you're going to do what? You're going to play the victim. And that's what this is all about. And I tweeted that out where I said this is only a reason for them to get a reaction so they can complain about toxic fandom. And we've seen this with the situation with the Snyder Cut. And again, I qualify this. The reason I qualify this is because I, myself, have been in many battles with Snyder fans, and I don't particularly like them. And I don't mean that, like, personally. From an internet perspective, they annoy the hell out of me. But this is bigger than your opinions of Snyder fans or the Snyder movies. I don't like the Snyder DCEU, and the Snyder fans, I've had many battles with them. I have many on the team that I fully respect. Ryan Kennel, Uche Waneri, Lethal Lightning. I highly respect these individuals. Abu Nas, Fatal J. I respect all these guys, but I have had plenty of battles with Snyder fans, and they drive me crazy. But once it was announced that the Snyder Cut was getting released, I put all that aside, and I saw the bigger picture. But you started to see, even before the Snyder Cut was released, you started to see a lot of these journalists, the same journalists that are doing this type of bullshit where they're going after Captain America. You started seeing journalists dismissive of Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut isn't real. Dismissive of Zack Snyder himself. And then when the fans won, those fans, I didn't win in terms of, I wasn't in this battle, but I feel like all fans ultimately won when the Snyder Cut was released because it showed that fans do have a voice. Fans have a voice. And while you may not like this particular decision with the Snyder Cut being released from a creative standpoint, it's far bigger than your opinion of the movies. It's showing that fans can have a voice if they will stay true to what they are looking for, what they want. And now we're seeing discussions about the Ayer cut, you know, maybe the JJ cut or the Colin Trevorrow cut. We're not getting a Colin Trevorrow cut because there was no Colin Trevorrow cut. But my point being that fans' voices are being heard, and that is awesome. But the reaction from the mainstream outlets like the Colliders is that it was a win for toxic fandom and it's not good for overall fandom, which is absolute bullshit. These people hate fandom. They can't stand fans. They inherently can't stand fans. And that's what's happened with this comic book resource. They don't like fans. They don't like fans to have a voice. They don't like fans to have any say-so whatsoever. Should fans have the ultimate say-so? Absolutely not. But you should definitely listen to the fans and take what they're saying into consideration during the creative process. There is some give and take that should be there. But any voice the fans have, these people can't stand it. Now we have this, a highly beloved character, and these weirdos want to send out a hit piece about Captain America on Memorial Day. And then they're going to act like they don't understand where the criticisms is coming from. And they will then invent it, just like they invented it for Kelly Marie Tran. Rose Tico, they said that she was bullied off of social media, yet they have literally never provided any evidence whatsoever. They will continue to tell you that Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar, was bullied by the fans. Yet he himself said it was the media, and they never give you that context. They never give you the details because they are not worried about the truth. They are only worried about the narrative that they can create about toxic fans. Fandom inherently is crazy. I am a sports fan. If you can't handle comic book fans, then you would never survive sports fandom. We talk shit. We make fun of each other. We call each other names. That's what we do. This is nothing new. I have been annoyed plenty of times with Star Wars fans. I made a video on this channel before it blew up where I said no one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. This was before what happened with Disney and Lucasfilm, which fundamentally changed my view of Star Wars fandom once they started being attacked by Lucasfilm. But back in the day when I used to battle with the prequel haters, and I'm a prequel defender, I used to get aggravated as hell with Star Wars fans. That is fandom. We argue, we debate. We have disagreements. It's not that big of a deal. But there is this overarching theme with the mainstream media to hate all fandom, to paint a negative picture of fandom. We fight, we argue. This is what we do. This is not new. This is not breaking news. Yet any type of online debate or discussion has been turned into something with an ist or an ism now. And this is the same pattern that comic book resources is trying to play. This is all it's about. It's about creating controversy, saying something that will get a rise out of people, and then turning around and saying that toxic fans were screaming at me on Twitter. But you leave out the fact that you said something completely stupid and idiotic to try and bait them. You leave that out. Just like you leave out everything else that actually shows that you're lying. You only create your side of it. So get fucked, comic book resources. Get fucked, Caleb Clark. And I love the fact that the internet is going to let you know how stupid you are. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, don't go to this or don't do that. Do what you want. I have no power over what you do at all. I can't tell you where to go and who to say, whatever. I don't endorse you going after, I don't endorse a hate mob going after anybody. But at the same time, I don't control what you do. I have no control over what you do. If I controlled what everybody that watched this channel did, then I would have 240-something thousand people go sign up to my website when it launches in a few weeks. Guess what? I can't do that because I don't have that type of power. I'll be lucky if I can get 500 people to sign up to our new website. 500. My goal is to get 1,000 people in the first 3 months to sign up at $10 a pop. That is my goal. But I'll be lucky if I can get that. But everybody wants to sit here and go, oh yeah, you're sending your hate mob. People go do what they want. I have no power over what people do. If I did, I would be far more successful. Every channel that I ran of the Geeks and Gamers brand would have 200 and something thousand subs. But the reality of it is I don't have that much power. People do what they want, and we're going to see how this all plays out. But Comic Book Resources deleted the tweet because they were getting ratioed, and it was hilarious. And now we're going to see how this all plays out. How long will this article stay up? I'll put the archive link in the description, and you can go read it for yourself to see how idiotic this person is. But other than that, I'm going to wrap this up. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. Fuck Naughty Dog. Fuck Comic Book Resources. And we will talk to you later.